So for our square pouch, we will start with a chain and then we will do some squares, single crochet squares. Some of them are 5 rows of single crochet, some of them are 6 because I'm trying to get into a square when I have the zipper on. So I'm playing with the rows without trying to make a very big difference, so I can make a little square at the end. And here, so we need a base of 36 single crochets, but even if you make more, you'll just unravel them here at the beginning. And here we start. So 36, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to focus here. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make 2 more just in case. And then we need 2 chain. That's going to be our first stitch. And then single crochets. 5 in the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we count the first chain as a single crochet. So there we go. We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we change to 6 yellows. How we change colors? Oh, that hair's gonna drive me crazy. There it is. So we go into that last pull through, then we pull through with the new yarn, and we have an excellent change of colors. And then we keep them together under the stitches so we can continue. 1, and tuck it a bit so you don't have a gap. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we will have the yellow down that we're gonna go parallel with our chain. Then we'll get the pink and I will hide and lead the yellow. Okay, and we'll go, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we gently tug so we don't have a gap over here and it's not very loose. Take our pieces behind. Okay, so we take away this last pull through and we use it with our next color. Change, tug a bit, and we go again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we change the color. All right, so we want to have 3 pinks and 3 yellows in our pattern. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll get some more yellow here. There. So we got our 3 pinks. So we're gonna finish with the yellow on this. We can stop leading that pink here because on the next row we're gonna be starting with yellow. So we don't need the pink to go further. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember we made a few more. We're just gonna take them apart here. And we can use this yarn if we need to sew, or so that tail will be helpful. We can keep going. All right, so for the next round we'll chain 2, and this will count as a first double crochet, so we can only make 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there it is, our next pink from the bottom. We'll pick it up, we'll pull through, and then we'll lead our yellow under it and hide it. So it's going to be our first pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you tack the yellow a bit so it can form a square. And then we keep going. All right, so I will make sure I have, so they're symmetric around the zipper here. So I'll have 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but on the next set of squares I'll have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll have 5 again here, and I'm here at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the row 4, so I'll have one more row, but I will do that only if I need to. If I need to, this is the base, so the base is the same. So here and there are scattered 6 rounds like the last one, because if I started a new row here, it will be a partial row of squares and will not, I don't think it's gonna look good. And it's an almost square. So I probably have like a centimeter here. That's a tiny, maybe I'll need one more row, but I will double check that at the end, because I don't want to start a new color change here and not have a square. And then when I'm done, we'll sew the zipper, and then we'll sew the pouch in a very interesting way. All right, so here I'm back, and I wanted to show how I'll change the colors for the next row. Okay, so this time I will get the other color under the stitches. So I'm doing the last yellow. I switch the color to pink through both of the loops, and I'm holding the yellow here alongside the back of the previous color. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in that chain space we have on the top of that chain. Okay, so here instead of the pink, we're gonna drop the pink and we will get the yellow. We'll tag it gently and we'll pull it through the loops We still have our pink here, so we will close that little stitch here so it looks the same as the others. We can chain 2 here, chain 2 yellow, and then we turn. So now we will lead that pink under the yellow stitches here. And this is my last set of squares that I'm gonna do. And then I'll start assembling my pouch. Okay, so the first chain we count as double crochet, and we go further. So 3, 4, and 5. Plus the first chain, we have 6 stitches here. We'll tug gently that pink color, not too much. You can take that one out, that pull through, so we can change the color, pull through with the new color, and now we change to pink. And we'll do the same thing till the end of the row. And we just keep going with the last row of squares. And I'll meet you back again. So we are all ready. So here is my base. And here are the sides on the top. And these will be on the both sides of the zipper. There it is. So now we're gonna attach the zipper. I got my closest to the pink I got. And we get the zipper and we all try to connect that end pieces here so they don't shift when we sew them together. So we just gonna go here, try to make a few stitches just so we keep them together. Make a little knot. Oh, it's gonna be a happy day. I got a big tangle here. Maybe I should start all over again. All good. Alright, so here we are. And I'll get my pins here. And I'll pin it. This looks about right. Okie dokie. So we'll just move a little bit closer to the edge. All right. So So we'll grab a little bit from the zipper side, or you can use a machine. Here, your sewing machine, and then we will go to the front. We'll go one stitch back, and then we exit our needle one stitch to the front. Then we go between stitches, going backwards, and then going towards the front. And you hide your thread in between the stitches so it don't show. So here how it looks in the back. I don't even need those pins anymore. Okay, one from the stitch, and then we go in front of the next stitch. Then we go in the back of the stitch, and then we go again towards the front of the next stitch. And now our thread is invisible. All right, so I'll go till the end. And we have our zipper, and it's working. Back side. And we have our base. So we take our base, and this is our pretty side. So we want to flip it over. Well, the back side is very pretty as well, so it really doesn't matter. But because of that stitch, that first row is the front. That shows me it's the front. And we have the zipper side, which will be our opening side. So we will turn it so that the zipper is diagonally to the base, and that corner will be connected to the side of the zipper. So I'll put a little pin here. So, and the other, I need to get my other pins that are a little bit longer, but this will do too. So the other end of the zipper will be in the other corner. So this corner of the base will come to the middle of the top here. And that's why I left a little longer sides here to help me, but we'll see how I'll use them. And then this middle will be connected over here. And this corner of the base will be in the middle of the base, of that side of the base. So, let's see. So I will be sewing together those 3 squares at a time with the bottom 3 squares. And it will be something like this. And because my tension changed over when crocheting all these pieces, even though my math did perfect sense when I did it at the beginning, so some squares might not match perfectly, but they'll be enough to make it stand up. When I open the zipper, this will be able to stand up, and I'll be able to pick my notions and stitch markers and pins or whatever from inside very, very comfortably. All right, so let's start doing this thing. All right, so I want to start from this little corner, and I left those longer yarn on the sides so I can just use them to cover my zipper ends. So this will be at the end I'll do this, but right now I want to start with my corner here, and just like that I will try to pick the sides. All right, so let's see. Okay. I'll try to get my yarn under, and I'll just do some slip stitches. Okay, there it is. So I'm taking the next row and I'm going in between the rows. Now I'll get this one. And I'll tighten it a bit. Okay, so let's see if I'll have enough. All right, yep, I'll be able to squish it here. So my goal is to get this half to match with this half here. So I will come with the corner just to the half of the side of the base, and then I'll continue with the other, and then I'll continue with the other half here. So there it is, and I'm gonna have to play around a bit with those stitches. So I'm just gonna put a little marker of pins. So there. Okay, and I'll keep going and picking sides. It's a bit challenging, but it should be working. All right, and it makes a nice little edge, that slip stitch here. Okay, I was thinking of switching colors, but that's just gonna make it much harder for me. So I think I'll stick with the pink. And here we go. One more side. Oops, I forgot to grab the row. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, I can spread. Okay, so I will take apart this because I tightened them too much. So there. This is my correct spot. All right, that's much better now. Now I'll lead my yarn under. And one more. There. Oh, perfect match. I got to the row here. I'll try to stay here in the on the edge. Okay, it's getting there. And this side, one more slip stitch. There. All right, so I'm switching to the next corner. Let's take a look how it is now. All right, well, that yellow will be like that. There. So now we will sew these 3 squares to those 3 squares over here from that middle only. So I will help myself actually with that string that I left. Okay, so this will be working from here. All right, so this is my next side. Okay. So here it is, from the corner till the middle of the side. We are actually doing from this corner to this corner of the base, from the corner of the top to the corner of the base, connecting sides. All right, so I'm picking the row, and here I guess we're gonna pick a stitch. So make sure you spread your sides just enough so where you meet your little square. If you want to keep them precisely though, matching. If not, that's okay too. It's your pouch, so you can do whatever you want. All right, so here I am. That little corner is done. So I'm back at the zipper again. So now with the next corner. So here if you look, this is the triangle that comes from the front, from the top side, and this is the bottom. So we are connecting those angles to that straight side. So that's what we have. All the triangle edges are picking, and we are using the middle of the side. So that's important to make it into a perfect square. So this way you will have a triangle with exactly the same sides, which are half of the size of the square. And we will connect them again. And this was actually a sewing pattern I used to make it into a knitted pouch. This I made some time ago, and I liked a lot. And I thought it will be really cool if I make it into a knitted one, a crocheted one, I mean. And this is how it stays open as a sewing project, or it was just a prototype, so it's not really pretty, but it worked to learn on that. Okay, so I keep going with that side and with this side, and then we'll see what I made. So here I am, the last stitch here is my working yarn. So I still have some few gaps here to close, so I will pull my yarn and I will cut it off here. So let's see what's left. And I want to cover that zipper. So that's pretty much how it looks before I weave in my ends. So it lies flat. This pouch lies flat, but when I open it, it can stay open. And you can see the inside of it pretty easily. So it's like a hybrid. It's like a little basket, but then it's a pouch. And it can go flat in your bag if you go out. And then there you open it and you can find your things easily in it. That's what I like about that. So, but let's finish that last thing. I think I'll need some thinner crochet hooks. Oops. Probably will need like 2.5. And let's see how it goes. my tools can go to the side. And there it is. It's a nice little hybrid pouch. So here it is. It's pretty big. I used the length of my zipper as a guide to decide how big I want it. You can definitely make it smaller and cut your zipper shorter, but here it is. And I can fill it with my little things, my hooks, my maybe not a very good thing because it's quite sharp, but let's see, maybe a couple of knitting needles. Well, there it is. It takes a lot and it stays open. That's what I liked about it. And then when I close it, it can lay flat. Here is how it looks on the back. Maybe knitting needles are not a good idea with a knitted pouch, but anything else looks good to me. Okay. Or you can carry a small little project and your balls of yarn will not run away. All right. Well, enjoy making a pouch for yourself or for a friend or for a gift. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next project.